What is up, guys? This is Seanfwd representing Dublin, Fairview, back with part 13 or something of the Seanfwd NYC Slice Review. I'm here in Brooklyn facing Danny's Pizzeria, which you can see here on the corner. It's a famed, cool neighbourhood place that I haven't got the chance to check out yet. If the ratings are anything to go by, this Danny's Pizzeria place always delivers. Yeah, I can't wait to get my teeth in, sink my teeth into this slice and see what the hype is all about. Sorry it's been a little while. I was on a brief hiatus, just needed to get my mind together a little bit, but you know, things are back up and running in good order, so I'm ready to hitch up with this next installment. I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Simon Christian Diagi, listening all the way in Tanzania, and I want to give a shout out to my buddy Dean, listening back in Dublin, back home. You know what's up. This is Seanfwd, let's check this place out. Peace. What is up? Here we are at Danny's Pizzeria. Let's go in there without further ado, see what all the fuss is about. Everywhere I go, people, you know, you hear people on the street talking about Danny's Pizzeria. This is Danny's this, Danny's that. Yeah, let's see if it lives up to the hype. I mean, what more can I say? This is Danny's Pizzeria, Seanfwd. As you can see, they've got some nice seats outside. I might sit down and do a review for you there. I got some smokes, which I purchased yesterday. I might do a little cigarette review. We'll just see how the thing goes. We're gonna do it all naturally. And yeah, that's it. Seanfwd. What's up, guys? This is Seanfwd, and here I am in these nice comfy seats outside Danny's Pizza. As you can see, I parked my motorbike off here, and I'm just lounging on these lovely chairs, ready to do a nice review for you. Before I get into you know, the discussion and the talk of the pizza, I want to review the guy in there. He could not have been Danny himself, because he was a young man. He couldn't have been older than 30. He might be like a Polish guy. Very ugly man. Very kind of his features were just symmetrical enough that his ugliness stood out perfectly. And on top of being so ugly, you know, I might not feel his way if he wasn't just so rude. He would, you know, bellow out his requests, and when your pizza's ready, he would scream it in your face. And he had no patience and no time. So the place is going to get like a 3 out of 10 for customer service, and he's going to get like a 3 for looks and a 3 for personality. But yeah, all that aside, the pizza is what's really important. So I've sprinkled my oregano, whatever you call it, on there, and some garlic. You can see it's nice and firm. It's not too floppy, but you can tell that it's like a nice base. It all looks fresh. I'm going to kick things off with a little lick review. I'm going to see how it scores on the you know, 1 to 10 scale with a lick. That's quite hot, but yeah, it's got a nice bit of flavour. You can tell it's some funky cheese with a good bit of flavour to it. You can taste the oil or the grease, which has a nice kind of herby aroma. Some of which might be to do with the oregano that I sprinkled on. But yeah, on you know, licks alone, I'm going to give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I think there's only so much that you can tell from a lick. So without further ado, I'm gonna give it a smell test, and we're gonna see how it scores, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10 on the smell scale. And yeah, once again, we're getting that lovely herby, funky kind of aroma from it, the same as with the lick test. Everything seems to be in order. And doing these lick tests and these smell tests give me a nice chance to let the pizza cool off. So I think we're ready for the bite. On the smell scale, it's gonna score like a 7.7 out of 10, a 7.8 out of 10. And the smell is great because it just gets you kind of horny for that first bite. You know, it kind of, you know what's in store, or at least, you know, you can figure what you can figure. And yeah, I can only just imagine what this pizza is going to taste like. It's all good so far, so let's go in for a bite. Very good stuff. That flavour that I smelled and tasted with the lick, you know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's something to do with the herbs. It's got to be. It reminds me of, you know, pizzas that I ate as a boy. I remember one weekend. I remember fondly this weekend down in Galway with my mother and my cousin Owen. To shout out to Peggy and a shout out to Owen, Peggy being my mother. Yeah, we went to this lovely quaint little pizza place in Galway. God, I'll never get that memory out of my head. And if you know, my memory's not deceiving me, it was a similar sort of flavour. It's a very nostalgic flavour, and Great ingredients. The cheese really stands out, which is a rare one, but yeah, the cheese is lovely. The base might be a little bit chewy, but that's about it really. I can't fault this pizza for anything else, all that much. The herbs, whatever the kind of recipe they use for their base is a killer indeed. You can just feel that burst of flavour when you take a big bite like that. All the ingredients just come oozing out and smack you in the face. What more can I say about Danny's Pizza? I think this is deserving of a solid 8, an even 8 out of 10. If you're in the area, if you're in Bushwick, whatever the name of this street is, just look it up on maps. That's what I usually do. You'll be able to find it. It's Danny's Pizza. It's an 8 out of 10. Highly recommended. A flavourful slice. Can't fault it. 8 out of 10. It's a great rating. Seanfwd, representing Fairview. Hopefully I'll be back with my next instalment a little sooner. And apologies to my loyal audience for not keeping on top of these things. But hopefully we get the ball rolling and we get back with a few more reviews for you. Try them for you. Seanfwd, representing Dublin, Fairview. What is up, D Fontaines, Simon, Peggy, Owen, all the crew, Dean, back in Dublin. I love you, and I'll see you back again on Christmas time. So Seanfwd, representing Dublin, Fairview. Danny's Pizza, 8 out of 10.